guys, welcome back to our last day of guided reading for this week. We're first going to review the rules that we went over with adding ED. I want to look into the book and look at the different rules within them. And then we are going to complete our plot mountain. Okay, so let's first look at our book to find those EDs at the end of those words. Okay, so let's look first on page 11, because yesterday you were supposed to read the rest of the book, so page 11 through 15. The first word here is tugged. Okay, this follows rule 1. It follows rule 1 because the root word, so let's look at the root word. Hopefully I can draw this line correctly. Actually, let me highlight, it's better. Let's do yellow. This root word, tug, ends in a vowel, because U is a vowel, and it ends in a consonant. So in that case, I had to double the G, so double the consonant, and add ED. Okay, let's look at another one. Same thing with this one, it follows rule 1. Flopped. Okay, the base word here is, and if I say root word, it's wrong, because the root word is like where the word originated from. Right now, we're talking about the base word. So if I say root word, sorry, I mean to say base word. So here's my base word, flop. Okay, now flop ends in a vowel. Let's have a vowel here, in one vowel, and in one consonant. There you go. So then you have to double the P and add ED. Okay, let's look at the next page. Now, we went over this word the other day, or yesterday actually, the word hesitated. Okay, so the word is actually, the base word is actually hesitate. Okay, now this one actually follows rule number 2, where we drop the silent E. Do you see how the base word ends in an E? So we don't have 2 E's at the end, we only have 1 E, and then so we drop it, and you add ED at the end of it. Okay, let's keep looking. Go to page 14. Okay, in page 14, I want to look at one last one. Let me see if I have one on page 15. No, I have one on 15 and 14, so let me go over 2 more. This word here, puzzled. Okay, so the base word is puzzle. Okay, and it ends in that silent E, so I drop the E and add ED. Okay, so I added this right here. I could look at shrug. We went over that the other day. I wasn't going to go over this one, but I can. Shrug. The base word for shrug is shrug. Okay, it ends in a vowel and a consonant. So I add the extra consonant and add ED. Okay, the last one I wanted to go over was recognize. Now recognized, the root word for that is recognize. The E. Okay, so this one follows rule 2 by adding the ending part ED. Okay, so please keep that in mind whenever you're writing your stories or creating a word that has an ED at the end of it. Okay, all right, so now let's look into our plot mountain. Okay, so yesterday you were supposed to complete this climax part of the mountain. Okay, I'm going to complete it with you today, and I'm also going to complete this blue box. And then today your assignment is going to write the resolution. So what was the solution to the problem? Okay, so what ended up happening here, so after that, then the mom, let me put Darren's mom, oops, lost her camera. So that was the spike of the moment. Right? And the reason why I was like, oh, she lost her camera, right, was because Darren wanted to show his dad, who was out of town, his art project. And he didn't have his art project done because it broke, right? He dropped it or it got ruined. And then the mom lost the camera with the proof of the art project on there. So that was the climax of that. The following action is what happens in between the huge climax of the story, the huge moment of the story, and then the solution. And so that is when I'm going to put Darren's mom received a phone call Okay, so Darren's mom received a phone call. Oops. Okay, so that's what happens. That's a following action. So yay, and his mom receives a phone call, and Darren can't focus on his schoolwork. So they're like, oh my god. So then, for your work today, I want you to talk about what was the resolution. So the resolution would be what happens at the end of the story that solved the problem. Okay, so the dad does not come into the story, so we don't know if the dad sees the photo or not, right? But what happens at the end? Does mom get her camera back? What ends up happening? And if she does get it back, how does she get it back? So here you're going to write what happens at the end of the story. How did this problem get fixed? Okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good weekend. Bye!